Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more. Let's play Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. We have completed the third mansion. It was probably the most annoying one so far, due to some enemies irritatingly camping the stairs. We have 2 bars of life left, meaning we are almost dead. Fortunately, there's not much standing between us and the town where we can rest up. Now it is currently night, but we are so hurt that I will just wait for day to come in order to be able to use the church. Because if I were to try doing some other stuff to optimize my time, I'd probably just get killed. And there's not much point optimizing your time if you're dead. Okay, hopefully I've done a jump cut or something to make that not take quite so long for you viewers. I thought there was going to be somebody on this platform. Oh, there is! He just spawned in after I walked off screen. Hey, you. He says, I would like to exchange a blue crystal for a red one. Alright, we've gone from white to blue, and now we have a red crystal. It is the ultimate crystal. Now, let's go ahead and explore the town. Aha! This time they've sealed up their wall instead of their floor. Hello, sir. I will buy some laurels. Now, I think it's not in this town that we get the ultimate whip, but the next town. When we get to the next town, we're going to want to have 200 hearts, because that's how much it costs, I believe. It's called the Morning Star, which is strange, because Morning Stars are maces with a spiked head. So I think, really, maybe they meant to call it a flail, since a flail is a chain with a spiked head. What's this chick have to say? Clues to Dracula's riddle are in Bodley Mansion. Thanks, that's useless. Hit Deborah Cliff with your head to make a hole. That is a complete lie. Hitting Deborah Cliff with your head or any other part of you does nothing. I'll see you at midnight on the riverbank. So I don't know if she's saying that she wants a tryst, but you will never meet anybody on the river except for the ferryman, so her statement is false regardless. Even the town music in this game is great. So catchy. Will you buy some garlic? I don't think we need more garlic, so no thank you. We should be good with what we've got. Yeah, we've still got one left. I think you only need 2 in the whole game. Do-do-do-do. No, I won't do that. I won't sing along with the theme. That annoys people. Okay, that's just her again. Sorry, pal. No time now. Maybe later. Well, that's a little rude. Alright, I think we've already seen everything there is to see in this town. There is not much. Mostly getting the red crystal and potentially healing up if you're hurt are the only really worthwhile things to do here, but I don't want to skip too much content, so I thought it would be nice to go around talking to the townsfolk and see what they have to say. Get a silk bag from the graveyard duck to live longer. So, pretty sure that's a translation error. There's no graveyard ducks. I've been waiting for a good-looking guy like you. Okay, I thought that I remembered that there were some chicks who flirt with you here. I want to get to know you better. Yeah, her too. Sorry, lady. Simon is too busy trying to save himself and the whole world from a horrible curse. Okay, and I'm doing a bit of a jump cut because viewers were probably yelling at me through the screen like an idiot. I forgot to heal up at the church, which was basically the whole reason that I waited for day to dawn. Waited for daybreak so I could heal up. Alright, there we go. Okay, so before going on to the next mansion, for the sake of 100%ing the game and not missing anything, I am going to get an optional item, which I ordinarily wouldn't bother with, because it's in an area that's filled with my most hated enemy in the game, slimes. Outdoor slimes. Well, like I just said, outdoor slimes are my most hated enemy in the game. And the optional item we're going for is not really anything great or special, so I would ordinarily skip it. But for you guys, for the sake of 100%ing the game, I'm going to go get it. Here we go. Oh, outdoor slimes already. We haven't even reached the optional area yet. I might prepare my Sacred Flame. Okay, so this is a very iconic Castlevania enemy. I forget what they're called. The dragon skeleton pillar enemies. Their name is just not coming to me. Oh, okay. That black skeleton's movement is hard to predict, unlike the regular skeletons. There, die. Great, we didn't even get the heart. It despawned on us. Okay, so this optional thing I'm looking for is in this direction, and there are some fake floors that will dump us into that poison water below. So you gotta watch out for those. Okay, here's the graveyard that has the optional item. Okay, here's the slimes. Man, I hate these enemies. Okay, got it. Oh no, it respawned. Ugh, I hate them so much. Okay. That's fine with me. You wanna leave? I'm not gonna stop you. No! No, not two of them! Ugh. Okay. So, we need to put down some garlic to get a guy to spawn here. Oh man, that means I'm going to respawn the flippin' slime. Also, I'm being so inefficient with my time. I think we can officially kiss the good ending goodbye. I think there's basically no chance of that. We're basically just going to be going for not getting the bad ending at this point. Alright, let's put down the garlic to summon that graveyard duck. You're not a duck. He says, I will give you a silk bag. What does the silk bag do? It lets us hold more laurels. Yay. But, like I said, I want 100%... Oh! Oh yeah, the garlic will also freeze and kill enemies, which is pretty cool. I think you can even use it on death. Hey, we gained a level. Oh my god, I hate slimes. They're so annoying in this game, it's unbelievable. Leave me alone! Okay, honestly, that could have gone way worse. That wasn't so awful. Ooh. I think we need to use some more laurels to get through here without taking damage, because I don't think you can make that jump. Okay, back to the good old standby of holy water. How many hearts do we have? 239. We're still almost maxed out, which is good. As long as we have 200, so we can buy the ultimate whip in the next town. After that, I think we're mostly going to be using hearts as fuel for our special items that require hearts to use. The black skeletons are very cool. They're really ominous. It's kind of taking palette swap to a whole new level. Just in terms of... Oh, frickin'... I hate slimes! Such a terrible enemy. This is the worst. This is seriously the worst. Who thought this was a fun enemy? Okay, I'm gonna cut the vid here because I'm just gonna be waiting for dawn. I'll rejoin you once daybreak has broken. Okay, looks like the morning sun has vanquished the horrible night. Now, importantly, this is another town that has no church. So that damage the obnoxious slimes have dealt to us, we're stuck with it. Through the whole next mansion. Don't make me stay, I'll die. Okay, I'm not making you stay anywhere, dude. You go where you want. Don't look into the Death Star, or you will die. So this isn't Star Wars. I don't know what you're talking about. Although, setting Star Wars aside, the idea of a Star of Death, like, you know, just interpret that literally, is actually a really cool idea. I almost kind of want to use that idea for a story. Alright, so I'm going to thoroughly explore this town. Even though there's only a couple things of interest here. Because again, I'm much more concerned with 100%ing the game and seeing everything interesting than I am with getting the best ending. Alright, buy some of your laurels. I've got plenty of laurels. No thanks, dude. Yeah, 2 should be enough for the rest of the game, I think. Hopefully I won't end up eating those words. I'm looking for the Morning Star. I know it's here somewhere. What do you have to say, shepherd dude? When I was your age, women loved me. Oh, well, thanks for sharing. You're not my age anymore, old man. This guy says, dig up the 4th grave in the cemetery for a diamond. Complete lie. You do not dig up any graves in this game. Unlike Zelda. This fellow says, a man living in darkness can give your whip power. That is true. Once we have the most powerful whip, there is a dude in a cave who, if we talk to him, when we have the Morning Star, he will power it up into the best whip in the game. The Flame Whip. If you talk to him before that, he says something about how you need the ultimate weapon to break his curse, or something like that. This guy says, take my daughter, please. I don't know, is she cute and sweet? If she was nice, you probably wouldn't be begging me to take her, right? Hey, this person actually has their floor open instead of sealed up. These house layouts still don't make a whole lot of sense, but... Do you sell the Morning Star, good sir? Yes! I will buy one. Penultimate weapon acquired. I think we'll probably get the ultimate version this video, even. Just before going to the 4th mansion. Alright, is that everything of interest in this town? I think so. This guy says, believe in magic and you will be saved. I don't think that even really means anything. Wow, he's just walking right through those blocks. Way to glitch the game, good sir. I call hacks. Excuse me, admins, I think we have a cheater over here. Okay. We are getting close-ish to the 4th mansion. It's been a bit of a journey. Oh, ghosts! You're no match for my new super powerful whip. The misnamed Morning Star, which is more like a really long flail. Wow, we're one-shotting even these enemies with this. Oh, a few more of these platforms, but since we know the trick, it's no big deal. Okay, so based on the clues the game actually gives you, it's borderline impossible to figure this out on your own. But this is where you need to equip the red crystal and kneel. And then a wind, not a soul, will come to whisk you away! Man, way to answer my prayer in the most dramatic way possible. That's pretty awesome. Alright, so this is the fourth mansion, Bodley Mansion, I believe it's called, but we have some business before we go in there. We're going to go over here. We are now on the opposite side of the lake that we saw before. Just like before, with the crystal equipped, if we kneel... Oh, I don't have the crystal equipped. Genius. Ahem. With the crystal equipped, if we kneel, we replenish the earth. And... Actually, is this... No, I'm a complete liar. That's not the opposite side of the lake we were at before. This is a completely different lake. Completely ignore what I just said because it was wrong. But anyway, over here beneath the lake, there is an enormous cavern. This place is huge. And most of it is completely pointless to visit. Mostly it's just full of false floors for you to fall through and enemies to kill you. Instead, we just want to stick to the lower area here. We've got a few platforms to jump across. As usual, jump when they're rising. Break through this wall. And here we find this man who says, "I will give your morning star power to burn away evil. We now have the strongest whip in the game." No. Okay, he says to break my spell, come back with a powerful weapon, but I wasn't trying to talk to you again. I was trying to demonstrate the most... Dude, quit following me. Creeper? Ugh. Now, this area has a pretty cool tile set with the kind of waterfalls coming out of the wall in the background. With more advanced graphics, this place could look really cool. But anyway, we now have the most powerful whip in the game, the Flame Whip. Fear its power. Alright, now we'll return to Bodley Mansion. Now with the most powerful whip, we should be well equipped to defeat the enemies in here. As I recall, unlike the previous mansion, which had death, this one does not have a boss. There are 2 bosses left in the game, including the final boss, Dracula. So there's only 3 bosses in this game. One of whom, death, is optional. Alright, so usual procedure, just climb up some, Whoa! So that slime looked like it just fell through the floor. That wasn't a glitch. That's because there's a false floor right there. So thanks for reminding me of that fact, slime. I appreciate that. Okay. And from here... Whoop! I was not paying attention. Kind of spaced out there. Okay. Let's see. One of these directions we can proceed because we can destroy the wall with our holy water. Maybe it's actually a false wall. That's it. Okay, you have to jump up and that's a false wall. Alright, and then we drop down here. Man, enemies just drop like flies before the power of our mighty Flame Whip. Another... Okay, this one we actually do destroy with the holy water. After you've done this a few times, it feels less unfair, because as the player you know to watch out for tricks like that. Here we go through another of these. I don't know, I guess these are old dungeons or torture chambers or something. Seems like there were a lot of evil nobles with all these evil, creepy mansions around this place. Alright, so up here is going to be, I believe, another clue book. Yes, and this one says, the curse has killed the laurel tree, which is a mistranslation. That is not even accurate. As so many things in this game are mistranslated. So, totally useless. I think that actual Japanese text for that says something about how the laurels protect you from the swamp, but I mean, if you've gotten to this mansion, you already know that, so it's a useless clue even if it is properly translated. Oh, it's this duder with his fire bones. There, get wrecked. Okay, now this part was kind of memorable. It stood out to me as a child, where you just jump out into this vast open space in the middle of the dungeon. I just think this is really cool. And that's where the merchant who sells the oak steak can be found, and then you drop through a false floor there. And I think we're pretty close to the end of the mansion already. There's not much to this one, especially if you have the flame whip, which just tears through the enemies here. Lag! Time slows down. Alright, let's equip that oak stake. Hwah! We now possess Dracula's nail. Man, this just... Okay, it's not the grossest thing. We've got Dracula's heart, and we've got Dracula's eyeball, so there's lots of competition here for grossest thing. But there's a lot of really gross stuff, let's face it. Okay, well anyway, let's equip Dracula's nail. What does that do? Well, seemingly nothing at first, but it actually serves a function similar to the holy water in that it lets you break through certain blocks. As we will discover while we make our way out of here. Get wrecked, you. How dare you camp the top of the stairs. Though you're not nearly as obnoxious about it as a lot of enemies are. Okay, so... There, with Dracula's nail equipped. Now, obviously, we could just go up the stairs and take the top there. I almost question why that's even there. Like, it would almost be kind of an interesting tutorial about Dracula's nail if they made you get out this way instead. Learning that you can equip it to destroy certain blocks. Although I don't know if maybe you can also destroy those with holy water. I honestly don't remember, and obviously I didn't try it just now, so... Alright, false wall. Lag. Alright, yeah, pretty quick and easy dungeon, this one. So that's it. Fourth mansion, Bodley Mansion, is complete. And we now have the strongest whip in the game. I think we've collected most of the items. So yeah, we're making good progress. Well, next up is going to be the fifth mansion. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I'll see you then. Bye!